Hello students, today we will study English literature of class 7th and we'll continue with the same chapter, The Fight. Let's start with the para 12. See, I know, Tony smiled. No pulling punches, we go all the way. Sí means yes in Spanish. So Felix said, yes, I know. And Tony smiled and said, no hitting less forcefully. We have to do or we have to fight as two strangers used to fight each other. Like two strangers fight in the same way. Para 13. That's right. Listen, Tony. Don't you think it is a good idea if we don't see each other until the day of the fight? Now, that's right, said Tony. Even Felix said to Tony, it is a good idea that let's not meet each other until the day of fight. It will be very good for each other. 14th. Para. Tony scratched his nose thoughtfully. Yeah, it would be better for our heads. He held out his hand, palm upwards. Deal. Tony very thoughtfully replied that it would be good for us, that let's not meet each other till the day of the fight, and showed his palm upward as a sign of a deal. Now 15th para. Deal. Felix lightly slapped open skin. Let's cut it here. After the fight, we can get it together again like nothing ever happened. Deal. And Felix lightly slapped, means lightly put his palm on Tony's palm. So Felix lightly slapped on Tony's palm. So let's stop here and won't be meeting again. We can be together again after the fight, and after the fight will be finished, we will show as if nothing has happened or nothing ever happened. 16th para. The Amigo brothers hugged each other tightly. The Felix and Antonio are so close friends that they are like brothers. They hugged each other. Amigo brothers means in Spanish it means that a very good friend. Amigo brothers means they mean to say a very good, very close friend, as like brothers. That is called as amigo brothers. 17th para. The days in the training passed much too slowly. Although they kept out of each other's way, they were aware of each other's progress via the ghetto grapevine. Via means through. Now, ghetto grapevine, a ghetto is an overcrowded part of a city where the people belonging to a very small group or small community live in a very poor condition. And grapevine is a network or a system through which the rumors or unofficial information are being passed. So Now, the days in the training passed very slowly, and they didn't meet each other, or they did not come to see each other, but they were knowing each other's progress through the people who lives, or through the people which lives in a poor condition, or through the community or the group of community who lives in a poor condition. 18th para. Large posters plastered all over the wall of the local shops announced the fight between Antonio Cruz and Felix Vargas as the main match. The fight had created great interest in the neighborhood. Antonio and Felix were well liked and respected. Each had his own loyal following. Now, the big poster were covered or pasted all over the walls of the local shop, which announced the main fight between the Antonio Cruz and a Felix Vargas. The fight had created a great interest in the neighborhood. Antonio and Felix were greatly liked, we can say, or greatly loved and respected by the people. Even both had his own trustworthy following, or we can say the followers, like we used to say in a normal language, fan, like that. 19th para. The fight was scheduled to take place in Tompkins Square Park. The gymnasium of boys club was not large enough to hold all people who were sure to attend. In the Tompkins Square Park, everyone who wanted could view the fight, whether from ringside or window, fire escapes or rooftops. So the fight was planned to take place in a Tompkins Square Park. The room for the fight at the boys club was not very large. It can hold all the people who came to attend the fight. In the Tompkins Square Park, everyone wanted to see the fight between Felix and Tony, or you can say Antonio. So, in Tompkins Square Park, everyone wanted to see the fight, whether it is near the area to the boxing ring, or window, or near the window, or through besides the window area, either a staircase for escaping, a staircase where for escaping from the building of a fire. So they were so eager to see that they were trying to see the fight through the staircase of the roof of the building, from where the fire flows upwards. From there they came down to the staircase to see their fight, or we can say to the building's roof. 20th para. Local junior high school across the Tompkins Square Park served as the dressing room for all the fighters. The loudspeaker blared into the open windows for the school. There were speeches by dignitaries, community leaders, and great boxer of yesteryear. This great day was in the tradition of champions emerging from the street of the Lower East Side. Now, the local junior high school on the side of a Tompkins Square Park performed as a dressing room. So the local junior high school was that school was working or was has given them these two fighters the room for their dressing room as a green room, we say. The loudspeaker made a loud sound from the open windows of the school, and the speeches were given, or the speeches of the given by the important people, or you can say the high ranked people, by or the officers, we can say, by the community leaders, and even that speeches were given by the great boxers of last year. Yesteryear means recent past or last year. This big day was in the tradition to become a great champions from a working class, means from the lower class. So these people they want to become a great champions from the lower class. They want to from the lower class to reach to the higher classes. So they are the people who are working for their livelihood. So they want to become a great champion, so they come from the lower class. Now 21. Felix was accompanied from the classroom by a dozen fans in white t-shirt with word Felix across their fonts, and Tony was escorted down a different stairwell and guided through a topped off path. Now the Felix was followed or guided by a dozen fans from the classroom area in the white t-shirt, and on which it was written the word in a bold letters Felix on the front side, near the chest side. And the Antonia was followed, accompanied or guided down to the staircase, and also guided to the area which was enclosed by ropes. So he was guided through the area which was covered or which was enclosed through the ropes, means where the ring where they were going to fight, through that area the Antonia was brought. Thank you, students. Today we will stop or end our para here. Next part we will start in a next video. Thank you.